Good evening, guys, or good afternoon. It's 4 p.m. Today is Wednesday, February 9th. And so let's start with the pre-market note. So price action is neutral bullish across the board, having a slight new high in all the indexes compared to yesterday's high. That was overnight price action. And here, yesterday's closing remark, I want to see ES holding above 97, NQ holding above 682, and I want to see continuation to the upside, right? So yesterday's closing remark, price stayed above these things, right, in the overnight. So buyers are in control. So today, no choice but favor longs, right? So today, favor longs today in general. Open drive could be a possibility for both parties depending on where it opens, right? So open drive was the scenario we discussed in the Discord today, that open drive up is possible. That means wherever it opens, that could be the low of the day, and that's pretty much came out true for ES. That was one of the scenarios. Second scenario was open test drive down. That means price moves down right of the open and then suddenly reverses. That's the open test drive down. And the third scenario was open drive down, which is down, 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 down. So I said for scenario number 1 and 2, we favor longs. Scenario number 3, if it happens down, 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 right, we will not engage in shorts until price goes below certain level. For example, this in ES and NQ, this, ideally. Then we can think about short later in the day, but not of the open. Okay, so we will step aside basically for scenario 3. Fortunately, that scenario 3 did not happen. But ES open drive up happen and NQ open test drive down happen. So both scenario happen, but both scenario favor longs. So there was a strict warning in Discord today: no shorts, only longs. But fortunately, because of NQ, ES had a lot of struggle, and because of NQ, ES took a lot of time to move higher. It was difficult to manage the trade or hold on to trade. Same thing goes for NQ. The way it was balancing back and forth, it was hard. But still, we were able to pull out some longs. I hope other guys in the Discord, they might have taken it. I took it, but I hope. But it was hard to manage, so I won't blame them. So ES is holding above 45.12. Try to favor longs regardless of anything else. I use the word specifically, regardless of anything else. That means if there is a breakdown happens, anything happens, just favor longs about this. That's why I wrote regardless of anything. Below that area, if the day looks like a trend down day, then start favoring shorts. All support above 45.12 are important today. See, any lines you see above 45.12 are important, and aggressive buyers can defend any of the support. If you see an up move above Globex high, then price can move all the way up to 46.06. See, ES was very easy for ES to go here today. It could have gone right in the open in a few minutes, like few minutes means up to noon, just because of NQ. NQ just held ES backwards, and so something is off in NQ. We will know more today, tomorrow. Tomorrow or overnight, we will know more. What NQ wants to do really. But something was off in NQ today. As long as NQ is holding it above this area, favor longs, right? So NQ was generally weak than ES. So ideally I want to see NQ buyers leading today versus ES buyers. So today NQ buyers did not lead, so they were hesitating, and there were sellers aggressively shorting around 9:30, 9:15 in ES, So just remember those levels, 9:15 to 9:30. There were a lot of sellers in NQ, and then 9:40 was my level anyway. So I would say 9:15 to 9:44, or 9:45. That was a heavy sellers area in NQ today. So we'll see more in coming days, But see, 9:44. So because they are line in sand, right? So. But overall, I said favor longs, including Russell also. I was open for favoring longs today. You can favor longs. See, until today, there is a statement in here. It says only stick with shorts. Only today I opened up for longs also in Russell. I didn't check the Russell, but I'm sure it must have moved higher today. Dow I'm not gonna discuss, right? But stay long pretty much. Crude, I didn't check the crude today. So, but today I was also open for crude, shorts and long both, ping pong kind of activity. So here you can read through it. Dream number 807.70. So for NQ. Now let's start with these things. So price did not touch any of the dream number today. Okay, so those are the pending numbers for price to come back and retest it. Now, so as per the open drive idea, right, one of the scenarios, so NQ happened, open test drive down from this pink line 944, right, and then it came all the way up to here, right? So I took a long actually somewhere around here, right, and then I built out, and then it's 65 here I took the long, and then I rode it up all the way up to 915, 930, where we were spotting that, hey, there are a lot of sellers here, please go up, but they think those sellers were controlling here, right? So I liquidated some of my positions here, and then rest I put it here, with stop right at 863 or something, not more than 5 point stop, and then damn thing stopped me out. The moment it stopped me out, next bar immediately back up, I went long again. I told you guys in the Discord that I went long again. Again it went higher, again 930, 915 sellers, again they were trying it, right? So I bailed out again most of the positions. Then finally it broke out, but then again it came back down. That's where the day became garbage, so here, right here, almost what time it was, 11:10, right? It's right here, and that's where I built out everything. Actually I was planning to hold these things to the end, but being a day trader, it's hard to hold and through these positions here, because 2 times it came here, right? So 3rd times it is possible because it was a failed breakout of 944 here, and then price even came down back to this area. So at that point I said in Discord, there were 2 scenarios going on. Either this day traders who are spotting this as a failed breakout, if they know about this level, then that they must be shorting it, and also there are some trap sellers from 915, 930 area. They were also hoping that price would come back and they will bail out and they will flip the positions. So they were strong than these guys, because these guys are poor day traders, so if these guys are strong, then they will flip it, and that is what exactly happened here. They flipped it, their positions. But anyway, I was not trading after 11. Anyway, I was out. I'm on mini vacation right now, so anyway I did not trade it. But this is what exactly these guys did. In the morning they tried to sold off right here, 915, 930, this area, and right here they flipped it in this here, and then just took off, right? So of the open, I said in Discord that NQ has a potential to move almost 200 to 300 points from here, and ES 100 points, that will take ES to 4620 or so, NQ 15,150 or so. So NQ is going there, but it's taking time, that is something is off. This 950 level, this bounce, when price was here, somebody in Discord says, what, I want to see a down move. I said it has to go through 950 in NQ when it was here, then you can have a sell off. But look at the damn thing, right to the touch 950, and then it bounced, in 10 minutes. So but anyway, the day was garbage after this point onwards. I would suggest you don't trade this kind of day, because it's hard to catch this move and hold on to your trade. You rather not trade when you know it's a garbage. If price wanted to go higher, it would have gone by this time way higher in NQ, but because of NQ, ES couldn't move, so now one trade I also had in ES right off the open at 54. So in Discord I said during morning voice time that in the 54 draw a line, and 930 in NQ draw a line, and then NQ basically stayed below 930, and then ES I took the long at right at the open 54 based on the open drive idea, but my stop was very tight, right at 51, or 50 here, 4 point. If it works, it works, and then it just lift off, right? Then I was good. It's just because of NQ, ES was running into this situation. But anyway, I was relying on that open drive idea, So then at 11, at this point, when the day became garbage after this breakout, I finally cut my ES here. Otherwise, I was planning to hold ES all the way to closing right here, But just because of NQ, I had to liquidate this position, right around this 70 area. So those were the only trades today. Rest of them is our garbage. Yes, you can say, hey, we were long here, we were long here. Sure, you can do it. Broken resistance turn into support. 62 was important line. So yes, you can go long here, but it's a garbage. You don't want to trade when price was moving like this. It's not clear picture. So, but anyway, so and internals, if you can look at it, ES was going higher, right here. Internals momentum was not that strong, it's barely 1 plus 600 here, you can see it. Otherwise entire day, it didn't even, momentum was not to the higher side, it was, in fact it was to the downside more, see. So it was spending more time to the downside. You don't want to see that, you want to see to spending time to the upside, and look at internal AD, it was entire day trending down, right? So that is also not a good thing, so but the idea was to stick with long today. So when you see these things and this job, you rather not trade after that point onwards, and that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.